Hey Jeremiah, you're a guy who's been relied on consistently in late game situations to make plays. A lot of big gains across the middle today. You had, a few last week. Um, how is it to be someone that you feel like your team can rely on in late game scenarios?
Yeah, I'm truly blessed. Again, I'm talking about Darian Mensah, who's a fantastic football player. Because whenever he doesn't get the coverage that he wants in specific reads, he always goes through his progressions and gets to the checkdowns from the tight end room or the running back room, and we're able to make plays from that. Obviously, Coach Brewer making the offensive scheme very simple for us to make plays.
Is it frustrating to you at all or to any of the other guys on the team that to go from a really strong win last week to something like this again?
Yeah, it's very frustrating. I mean, it's always frustrating to lose a game, regardless of what happened the week before. But again, it's at any given Saturday. Each team's going to play their best, and we have to, do the same. And then, we got to let this past us, and then get on next week with Virginia.
Jaden, you can go ahead.
Yeah. From your perspective, do you feel like, some of the mistakes that y'all made today, were those mental and maybe related to kind of maybe holding on to last week at all?
I mean, I would say that. I mean, you got to give, credit to UConn. I mean, they came out and played their best. Obviously, it starts with, turnovers, and hold on the ball. That's our, number one goal each and every game is to not give up the ball. So it's very frustrating that, we didn't get the, outcome we wanted, but, kudos to UConn because they came out and played.
Alex?
Hey, I'm curious. You guys had two separate kind of 2-minute drills, one at the end of the first half, one at the end, of course, of the game. I'm just curious, like being on the field, like what's it like to know that you have this limited time, that you have this, you're trying to capitalize in the waning moments of the half, and just I don't know, just kind of walk me through what's happening there.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, as the season has gone on, I felt like, our offense has thrived in those 2-minute drills, even whether it's the half or the end of the game. I really feel like we've thrived. I mean, Coach Diaz does a great job of implementing that into our, our practice, to feel the pressure of those moments, because you don't really get to feel that until, the game, whenever there's 40,000 fans on their feet yelling at you. So I feel like we really thrive in those moments because we want the pressure. We want the ball in our hands to go make a play.